For more on this, we're now being joined by Aditi Phadnis, senior journalist and contributing editor, Business Standard from New Delhi. Thank you so much for joining us on the show. Now, I want to start by asking you the delay and the dilemma around this announcement. Could you just take us through the events that followed this announcement?
See, delays are sometimes a part of a strategic plan of a party in certain seats which are sensitive. So I'm not sure if there is any dilemma or any delay. But Rahul Gandhi, clearly there's something up because Rahul Gandhi has changed his traditional constituency from Amethi to Raebareli. Just a word about Amethi. Any reporter who has ever covered Amethi would definitely have run into Kishori Lal ji in the course of his career. He was the right-hand man for successive MPs from Amethi and has been managing the constituency. He knows the constituency really well. But he's not a Gandhi, and he will be pitted against a very senior, very powerful union minister. So I think victory is kind of iffy. But Raebareli is considered a safe seat. As you yourself said, Dinesh Pratap Singh lost to Sonia Gandhi in 2019. He's been fielded again, and this time the contest should be really interesting.
Right, absolutely. Thank you so much for mentioning that, because that was exactly what I was going to come to next. Do you think Rahul Gandhi is also feeling the heat from Wayanad, and what could be the reason for this last-minute selection of Amethi?
I'm not sure if he's feeling the heat in Wayanad because Wayanad is a pretty safe seat for him because of the profile of the constituency. Amethi, I think, was a calculated decision because eventually he will have to give up one seat. Now, which is the one that he will give up and which is the one that will be fought again, assuming that he wins both, that is the issue. In my understanding, from what I have figured out from people who are on the ground, Raebareli he's not that badly placed in Raebareli as people think. So it's possible that he may win both, in which case he'll have to give up one. And if he doesn't win both and he loses in Raebareli, then that will be big, big, big news.
Right. Now, again, questions are, is he afraid of Amethi as well? We saw Priyanka Gandhi's name was also in the running for this. What could be the reason for her opting out?
I think Priyanka Gandhi wants to limit herself to Uttar Pradesh politics and not come into central politics. Also, I think one of them has to be free for organizational work, for party work, and basically setting the organization in order. Parliamentary responsibilities are quite onerous and demanding. So it's possible that she opted out from Amethi for that reason. I think someone also has to anchor the party, in other states. So that is another reason why she may have decided not to contest. Amethi would not have been a sure bet for her. So certainly, I mean, there's a degree of fear also, as you say.
Right. Now, that being said, if there is a fear of Amethi, do you think this would be enough to convince the voters and the constituency?
Well, ultimately, whether voters are convinced or not boils down to the issue of good organizational strength, appeal, and of course, who voters are voting for at the center. So the government in the center now, Raebareli and Amethi are two adjoining seats, but the mood of the voters in Raebareli and Amethi are quite different. So we have to now see what happens. I don't know how much work actually we have to do a reality check on the work that Smriti Irani has done. I believe it is quite extensive. And Kishori Lal has an understanding of the constituency like no one else. So if that doesn't work, then I don't know what will.
All right. Well, Ms. Phadnis, thank you so much for joining us on WION World as One with your insights on this. For latest news, download the WION app and subscribe to our YouTube channel.